Hi everyone, welcome to Study with Tricks 15 minutes series. Today we are going to discuss 9th September current affairs. Where was the rare sighting of the Himalayan brown bear with its family recently reported? So it's recently reported in Gangotri National Park, Uttarakhand. So it is also known as the Isabellian bear or Himalayan red bear. It is one of the most ancient brown bear lineages and largest mammal found in the high altitude regions of Himalayas, typically living above the timberline between 3,000 and 5,500 meters. Where is India's first quantum city, Q City, being established as part of the Karnataka Quantum Mission? The answer is Hesarghetta near Bengaluru. On September 8, 2025, the Karnataka government approved the allocation of 6.17 acres of land in Hesarghetta near Bengaluru. It is important because it is India's first quantum city. It's going to start in Karnataka. So this initiative is part of the 1000 crore Karnataka quantum mission, which aims to build a $20 billion quantum economy by 2035, contributing 20% of the global market. Which tournament did the Indian men's hockey team win by defeating South Korea, who won in the final held in Rajgir, Bihar? The answer is Asia Cup 2025. So the Indian men's hockey team clinched the Asia Cup 2025 title by defeating who? They are defeating South Korea with a commanding 4-1 score in the final held in where Rajgir, Bihar. So winning the Asia Cup also secured the India's direct qualification for the FIH Hockey World Cup 2026. So who is going to host that? Which will be jointly hosted by the Netherlands and Belgium. Where was the BioE3 at one event celebrating 1 year of the BioE3 policy hosted? The answer is New Delhi. The BioE3 at one event was hosted by whom? Hosted by the International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology in New Delhi. This event marked the first anniversary of the BioE3 policy, which aims to integrate the biotechnology with ecology, economy, environment, and employment. So, what is the theme? Theme is Institute Industry Interaction for Climate Resilient Agriculture and Clean Energy. Which country developed the FP5 Flamingo long range cruise missiles? The answer is Flamingo, Ukraine. So the FP5 Flamingo is a newly unveiled long range cruise missile developed by the Ukraine's Fire Point Defense Company. What's the range? The range is 3,000 kilometers and carries how much warhead? 1,150 kilograms of warhead and has a maximum takeoff weight of how much? 6,000 kg. Who has been appointed as the new chairman and managing director of National Hydroelectric Power Corporation Limited? The answer is Bhupendra Gupta. So the Bhupendra Gupta has been appointed as the new chairman and managing director of the NHPG. NHPC means National Hydroelectric Power Corporation. So his appointment was made by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet. What disease was declared no longer a public health emergency of international concern by the World Health Organization? The answer is Mpox, monkeypox. Who declared this? World Health Organization declared the Mpox or monkeypox is no longer a public health emergency of international concern due to a sustained decline in global cases and deaths. Which country banned 26 social media and online platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube in September 2025? The answer is Nepal. So the government of Nepal banned 26 social media and online platforms, including major services like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Why it has been banned? The ban was implemented because these companies failed to comply with the new regulations that require them to register with Nepal authorities. Who has been appointed as NASA's associate administrator to lead Moon and Mars mission? The answer is Amit Kshatriya. Amit Kshatriya, as an Indian American aerospace engineer, has been appointed as NASA's associate administrator. So he has 20 years of experience. So now he leads the NASA's efforts to return humans to the moons and eventually reach Mars. These are the revision MCQs regarding the international appointments. First female astronomer royal appointed in Britain, the name is Michael Doherty. First Indian to become the president of BIMSTEC is Indira Mani Pandey. President of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly, Annalena Baerbock. Sabine Khan appointed as the new CEO of which company? Apple. Who is appointed as the head of UNICEF? Catherine Russell, who has become the first Indian CEO of Jagar Land Rover in August 2025. The answer is PB Balaji, who has been recently appointed as the new CEO of the International Cricket Council. The answer is Sanjay Gupta, who was appointed as the Executive Director at the International Monetary Fund in August. Answer is Ujit Patel, who became the first Indian to win the World Youth Scrabble Championship in 2025. The answer is Madhav Gopal Kamath. So he is from Delhi and made the history by becoming the world's first Indian to win the World Youth Scrabble Championship. So the tournament was held in where? In Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Who led the development of India's first indigenous water soluble fertilizer technology in 2025? The answer is Rajiv Chakraborty. So this is India's first indigenous water soluble fertilizer technology led by the Rajiv Chakraborty, because the India wants to decrease the imports from the China. Which student developed the AI-powered tool aiding colors and won the UK's prestigious Crest Gold Award in 2025? The answer is Ahan Ritesh Prajapati. So he is a student at the Adani International School and was honored with the UK's prestigious Crest Gold Award. Why he was received? Because his innovative machine learning model called AD Colors. This AI-powered tool helps the color-blind students by automatically modifying the textbook diagrams and maps to make them visually accessible. So he is having his own experience with the red-green color blindness. So these are the one-liner questions. A young male tiger recently traveled how many kilometers? 450 kilometers. From where? From Vidarbha to make his home in Nedishi Ramling Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary, a modest jungle in where? In Maharashtra. So that has not seen a big cat settling in decades. The Indian Navy band abroad INS Kadmat joined in which nation? Papua New Guinea's 50th Independence Day celebrations in Port Moresby. On September 8th, the world celebrates the International Literacy Day to highlight the fundamental importance of literacy for a peaceful society. So first we have celebrated in 1967 following the declaration by whom? By UNESCO in 1966. So what is the theme? The theme is promoting literacy in the digital era. Kokichi Akujawa is a 102-year-old mountaineer has become the oldest man to summit the Mount Fuji, Japan's highest peak. The Chhattisgarh government has introduced Yoga and Sudarshan Kriya across all district jails as part of prison reforms initiative aiming to rehabilitate inmates through mental peace, self-discipline and positivity. Recently, the Royal Bhutan Buddhist Temple was formally inaugurated where? In Rajagir, Bihar. Dr. Mahendra Mohan Gupta has been elected as the new chairman of what? Press Trust of India, succeeding K.N. Shantkumar. Newell N. Tata has been appointed as a director of Tata Sons. Oscar Piastri won the Dutch Grand Prix 2025, which took place on August 31st, 2025 at Circuit Jan Route in the Netherlands. India has announced 1,000 e-scholarship for Afghan students for the academic year 2025 to 2026, administered by Indian Council for Cultural Relations through the e-Vidya Bharati or iLearn portal. So these are the revision questions. Which city hosted the second global spiritual tourism conclave organized by PHDCCI on August 27, 2025? The answer is Ujjain. Which country launched the RYT Bank, the world's first artificial intelligence powered bank? The answer is Malaysia. Who was appointed as the honorary ambassador for gender equality by UNFPA, means United Nations Population Fund India, in September 2025? The answer is Kriti Sanan. Which institute topper the overall National Institutional Ranking Framework 2025 rankings? The answer is Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. Which best-selling mythofiction author launched the novel The Chola Tigers Avengers of Somnath, the second book in the Indic Chronicles series? The answer is Amish Tripathi. Which renowned Japanese company launched Asia's largest lithium-ion battery manufacturing mega project at IMT Sohna with an investment of over 3,000 crores? The answer is ATLR TDK Group. Where was the National Ayush Mission NAM Summit 2025 held? The answer is New Delhi. Which free-living amoeba has recently emerged as a public health concern in Kerala, causing the eye and brain infections? The answer is Echinanthamoeba. India recently joined which global network to strengthen oversight of artificial intelligence in healthcare? Answer is Health AI Global Regulatory Network. Which youth-led initiative under My Bharat is being mobilized for rescue operations in flood-affected areas of Punjab and Himachal Pradesh? The answer is Apada Mitras, who was awarded as the most valuable player at the Under-17 Soft Women Championship in 2025 is Avishta Basnet. So these are the standard GK topic related to Rajasthan National Park and Wildlife Sanctuaries. What are the national parks of Rajasthan? Desert National Park, Kulado Ghana National Park and Ramsar Site, Mukundra Hills National Park and Tiger Reserve, Ramgarh Vishadhari Tiger Reserve, Ranthambore National Park Tiger Reserve, Sariska National Park and Tiger Reserve. Wildlife sanctuaries of Rajasthan, Bin Srothag Wildlife Sanctuary, Mukundra Hills Wildlife Sanctuary, Jaismant Wildlife Sanctuary, Jamwa Ramgarh Wildlife Sanctuary, Jawahar Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Kaila Devi Wildlife Sanctuary, Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary, National Chambal Wildlife Sanctuary, Ramgarh Vishadhari Wildlife Sanctuary and Tiger Reserve, Savai Madhopur Wildlife Sanctuary, Savai Man Singh Wildlife Sanctuary, Sitamata Wildlife Sanctuary, Tal Chapar Wildlife Sanctuary, Band Bharta Wildlife Sanctuary, Bassi Wildlife Sanctuary, Nahagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Kesar Bagh Wildlife Sanctuary, Kumbhalar Wildlife Sanctuary. So, other wildlife sanctuaries of Rajasthan are Phulbari Ki Nal Wildlife Sanctuary, Ramsagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Sajjanagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Sheshgha Wildlife Sanctuary, Todghar Roli Wildlife Sanctuary, One Vihar Wildlife Sanctuary, Ramsar sites of Rajasthan, Hulado National Park, Sambar Lake. It's India's largest inland saltwater lake and is a key winter area for the flamingos. So these are the today's current affairs. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Stay with Tricks.